Hi Internet, I'm Tango, and these are Tango's takes. Fair warning, today's take can be a bit depressing, and it does involve death. The take for today, uh, Saturday, October 9th, 2021. What happens when you're gone? Well, some of y'all just got really somber. I know I did. Um, Part of this is really what happens to your stuff? What happens to your debts? What happens to your money? Do you have a will set up? A declaration of what happens to everything that you possess when you pass? It's important to set up especially the money transfer part right, where the people that inherit any money you have will be forced to use it to pay any debts you had, whereas the debts could be arranged to be canceled properly upon your death. Yep, it's a thing. But honestly, this is brought to you by a thought I've had off and on for a few years now. But really, it came back to the front during the COVID 19 pandemic. I'm gay. I'm married, but I'm gay. I don't have kids, but both my brothers do. What happens to your children if you pass suddenly and they're not adults? Who has to take care of them? Do they know that? Did you ask them, hey, if something happens to me, are you okay with taking care of my kids? I've got a sister in law who I know isn't particularly close with her family. If something happens to that, to her husband, the older of my two brothers, and her her biological father is quadriplegic. No, paraplegic. He couldn't honestly take care of them. He certainly couldn't support them. But I don't think she wants them to go to her mother and her stepfather. And if for some reason my parents weren't available, I have no clue. I know I'm willing to take care of the kids, but I don't know if my husband's comfortable with that, and that's absolutely a conversation I need to have with him if that's a possibility. Folks, people are dying not only in record numbers, but at rather young ages because of this pandemic. And some of them have kids. What happens to who and what you leave behind that you were responsible for if you pass on? It's a good idea to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So, to that end, stay safe and healthy out there, but plan for what happens if you can't. And I'll see you all next time.